What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. I've been feeling a lot better lately, so I'm able to get more videos out there for you. And I actually just decided to throw together a random NU team in this video, and I battled a couple people last night. This was the first battle I've had in like about 2 weeks or something, so I was a little bit rusty. Autumn wanted to battle, so I was like, sure, let's do this shit. She has a pretty scary looking team. I didn't kind of throw it out there on the team preview, but the main thing I was worried about was the fact that she has a Amistar who can Shell Smash, and then she has a Vivillon who can start some Quiver Dances. So that's pretty scary. I gotta make sure I work my way around that bullshit. So she leads off with this Torkoal, and she just decides to go for the Will-O-Wisp on the first turn as I set up my rocks. So yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea, because then I realized that every Torkoal in the damn world carries Rapid Spin. So she goes ahead and does that and gets rid of my rocks, which is honestly not too bad, because this is kind of a weird matchup here. Neither of us can really do anything to each other. So I'm just kind of like, you know what, Carby, just start setting up some damn reflects and light screens and do your thing. I got that light clay, so that shit's going to stick around for a while. As she just decides to go for an Amnesia, raising her special defense, which is perfectly fine with me because I am carrying a Whiscash on this team. And that little homie does not give two shits about your special defense. So Franklin's going to go ahead and hit me with a flamethrower. Herp's looking nice and derpy over here, doing his derpy thing. As I realized that she did Will-O-Wisp my Carbink earlier, so maybe I could try to trap her into going for that again. So I go for the substitute, as it kind of works out for me. She does actually go for the Will-O-Wisp, and I got a free substitute up, which is pretty nice. The main thing I'm worried about, though, is I do know that she does have a Meganium on her team, and that can really fuck up Herp's, you know, plan. So she actually does decide to send in Little Root straight away as I get a free Dragon Dance up. And I realize that an Earthquake, after a +1, honestly isn't going to do too much to Meganium, depending on what kind of Meganium it is, though. So, I mean, at least I still have a free substitute up. I can kind of just test the waters, go for a clean Earthquake to see how much that does, and then see what this thing wants to do right back at me. I actually believe she does go for the Reflect here, which is a really nice play on her part, because it's basically Whiscash is just over here, unable to hurt this stupid flower guy right here. The Little Root, that's a clever nickname. I like it. I like it. So I might as well just, you know, not waste my substitute. I actually just stay in and go for an Earthquake again just to get that clean damage. I almost got this thing to half, and I'm like, that's not too damn bad. As she has to break my substitute with a Leaf Storm, which, that's cool. That's totally cool. Because I believe if you hit a even if you hit a substitute, you still get that special attack fall, which is really nice. I'm actually still afraid of this thing. I can't hurt it with another Earthquake. I'm basically just like, alright, Herp, you had a good run. You almost got to set up. I'll save you for later, and it'll be swell. So I sent in Sex, as this Leaf Storm is going to do like absolutely no damage, and Parasect's like, yeah, good one, Meganium. Really just hurting after that one. So I know she's going to have to switch, and I do know that she does have a Miltank on her team. I didn't want to go for the Spore just in case she wanted to stay in, so I actually just went for the X-Scissor, as she was probably predicting some sort of grass move or something like that to get the that Sap Sipper. But I just decided to go for the safe play. Got a little minuscule amount of damage on those titties right there, so that's cool. Now I decide to bring in Alfred, and you know, there's a funny story behind Alfred. I actually put the wrong item on this motherfucker like a dumbass, and she's gonna hit me with a return. I go for the switcheroo. I actually wasn't looking at my game until it tells me what she gave me. She gives me a Rocky Helmet. I was under the impression that I gave her a Choice Specs, and then I see her get the leftovers, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck was that? I totally put leftovers on my damn Hypno, who was supposed to be carrying a clean Choice Specs. So that's a fail right there, but Hypno actually does come back to do something later. So that's pretty cool. Now I have a Rocky Helmet, though, so it's actually kind of funny. She gets hurt by her own Rocky Helmet, so that's like, ha, take that, Miltank. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go into Carbink, because I realize she's just going to go keep on returning. I can try to save my paralyzed ass Hypno for later. I didn't really even feel like it was going to be worth it, but I knew that Rock Candy was going to be able to take like no damage from that return and stuff. So her Reflect wears off. It's totally fine by me. And now she's going to go ahead and switch into Katrina, who is her Death Butterfly, so I like to call it, as she was probably predicting me to get my Stealth Rocks up, and she wanted to send it in before it took that fucking just absolute killer of damage that thing gets from Stealth Rock. So she's gonna go ahead and hit me with a Hurricane, which does a shitload of damage, but I live it, and I'm like, yes. I get confused, but I'm able to break through it and hit it with a Moon Blast, and that is solid right there. I mean, it doesn't do too much to that thing, but at least any damage is helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and die to my burn, which is kind of a bummer, but you did some good shit there, buddy. I at least have my Stealth Rocks up, so if she wants to send back in her Torkoal and have to Rapid Spin and stuff, that's fine. I send in my Typhlosion, who she knows is going to be Choice Scarfed, and she does not want to take an Interruption from that. I predict the damn Torkoal to come back in, and I realize that Focus Blast actually probably wasn't going to be the best play. I should have went for the Eruption, but whatever. I was like, yeah, hit you with a Focus Blast. Take that, turtle. That's right. Now I'm going to send it in Herp. I know this thing's probably just going to Rapid Spin. It does, and I'm like, well, damn it. I really would have enjoyed those rocks staying around for a while. Where's a Ghost type when you need one? That's always my damn problem. So I know that I actually do have the solid matchup against this thing, and I realized that I did like half to that Meganium earlier. Now I know she's probably going to switch back into that Meganium because it's like the best wall against my Whiskash. So I decided to double switch into Parasect, and now I got the matchup that I'm digging right here. I can hit this thing for an X-Scissor and get a shit ton of damage. But then I realized she was probably going to want to switch into her Miltank, considering that she can wall the shit out of me. And she actually turns out she switches into her Torkoal, as I brought out my Volcano-ass motherfucker Krakatoa to try to hit that Miltank with a Focus Blast, which was the plan. But now I've got Krakatoa against freaking this turtle, and I have to switch again. I'm like, damn it, back to Herp, and we're like just back where we started. Like, wow, that did not work out for me. But sometimes you just got to go for it and see what happens. She's just going to go ahead and go for the Amnesia, which is fine, because like I said earlier, Herp does not give 2 shits, or even 3 for that matter. But, yeah. I actually, at this point, kind of decided, I was like, you know what? She's probably just going to switch into that Meganium again, and then I don't even care, because I'm just going to freaking, I'm just going to set up a substitute on the Switch, as I know that I can honestly hit this thing for a couple more Earthquakes, and then this Meganium is not looking too hot. So I get my leftovers, and Herp is still looking pretty damn solid. I don't capitalize on using Herp enough, but this guy is a badass. I go for the Earthquake. Without a boost, it's going to do like absolutely nothing, as she decides to set up a Reflect this turn, which is like, okay, I realize you don't have any leftover recovery, which that probably means you have the Light Clay, so it sticks around for a damn while, but that's totally fine. I'm still behind a substitute, and I'm getting free Earthquakes, and you're not able to heal yourself unless you have like Rest or something, which could be a viable option. But now she just goes for the Leaf Storm to break the substitute. That is totally cool, because it basically tells me that I can switch into something extremely safely, knowing that this Meganium can't hurt a damn fly with its special attack at this point. So that's pretty damn nice. Herp's going to go ahead and switch out, as I was kind of considering my options. I was like, you know what, Parasect's just being solid lately. I might as well just switch back into him, as she decides to double switch and goes into her Ray, which is honestly, a Luxray against my Parasect is a pretty solid matchup. I believe even an Ice Fang can't one-hit KO me. She just decides to go for the Crunch, which is going to do a nice chunk of damage, but, you know, Parasect is too much of a beast. Too much of a beast. I'm able to get a Spore off on that thing, and I'm like, yes, I was able to Spore something on a team consisting of a Miltank with Sap Zipper and a Meganium, so I was like, very nice. Now she decides to switch back into her Mooster, who is going to face the wrath of the incoming Alfred again, who this Miltank kind of fucked me up earlier with the whole switcheroo thing, and I'm just kind of sitting over here like, well, this kind of sucks. She just decides to go for the Heal Bell, which is pretty nice on her part, because now the Luxray is not asleep. But luckily for me, I got the Thunder Wave off after that. So you got your Heal Bell off, boom, instantly paralyzed. Take that, Mooster. Now we're both paralyzed. So we're going to see who's going to win the paralyzed race here, because I realize my Psychics can do a bit of damage. Miltanks usually aren't too especially defensive. We both get paralyzed right there, so we're looking like a bunch of newbies out here. Don't even know what, not even attacking. Look, she gets paralyzed again, and I'm like, thank you, Alfred, for not getting paralyzed that time. Get a clean Psychic off, and it actually, doesn't really work out for me, which kind of sucks. The opposing team's Reflect wears off, which is pretty cool. She's just gonna go for a Heal Bell. She's like, you know what, fuck being paralyzed. This is no fun, getting paralyzed 2 times in a row. And I feel your pain on that one. My bad. But I get another Psychic off, which ends up being a critical hit, and I was like, that is exactly what I needed. But then I was really afraid of this thing having Milk Drink, but I lived that shit with 1 HP. Look at that. Gets hit with my Rocky Helmet, which I stole from her, and then I'm able to kill it with a Psychic. So I was like, yes, Alfred has prevailed with 1 HP. That is how Alfred fucking does it. I should have named this guy like Bart Simpson or something, but Alfred seemed like a fitting name. This Amistar's going to come in, knowing that I'm paralyzed and probably unable to move here. She's just going to go for the Shell Smash, as I actually break through the paralysis again, and I'm like, thank you, Hypno, you are coming in clutch right now, as I get a Paralyze off on that thing, so I'm not really too worried about it being fast as hell. So he's going to go ahead and kill me with a nice Ice Beam, and Alfred really held his own for having the wrong damn item. It was actually like a switcheroo, and then I have Disable on there, and it would have been hilarious to choose some specs and stuff, you know the whole deal. But I go into Whiskash, and I go for the substitute, considering I'm like, there's a pretty solid chance she could get paralyzed, and she actually does, so that's perfect. I'm behind a free substitute, and I go for the Dragon Dance, and really hoping that she could just do me a favor and get paralyzed again, so then I would be able to kill it with a one-hit with an Earthquake, but she breaks through it, goes for the Surf, and then I kind of play like a dick right here. I just decide to go for another substitute. I'm like, okay, she'll probably get paralyzed again. That'd be really awesome. Then I could set up another Dragon Dance, and then I could like sweep this whole team with a Whiscash. Fun times. But luckily for you guys, I went ahead and speeded this shit up way fast because I just go for the substitute as many times as possible in hopes that she gets paralyzed again so that I can sweep this freaking team with a Whiscash. But as you'll see there, it does not happen. So 3 surfs in a row, Herp is like, well, fuck it, I know I have the one hit KO with the Earthquake, so I decide to go for it. But as you'll see, this Amistar had some different plans today. He has a Focus Sash, and that kind of really ruins my plans. Also has the weak armor. So now this bastard's getting a little faster and actually breaks through the last paralysis and then is able to kill me with a Surf. And I was like, well, damn it, Herp. That did not go how I wanted it to at all. Literally, if I had known that this thing was going to have a Focus Sash, would have been way different. That's why she was so worried about spinning those rocks away and stuff. But now I'm able to bring in Raticate. Raticate's going to do his little rat thing, go for the Facade as I don't really need to protect or anything. I get the burn right now. And we're looking pretty solid here. She's going to go into her Luxray, who gets the Intimidate off on me. I don't really want to fuck with this thing. So, not wanting to let my rat die, I decided to switch into something more fitting as I go into Sex. And I remember last time I saw it live that crunch pretty damn solidly. So I was like, you know what? We can do this shit. And I was actually really hoping that I was going to get the Effect Spore there because I have the Parasect ability where if you touch me, you have the chance to get fucked up by some status conditions and stuff. Now she makes a pretty risky play switching into Little Root, thinking that I was going to go for the Spore again. But I predict that I'd just go for the X Scissor and easily catch that Meganium off guard, which is perfect. Now she's going to bring in her Vivillon, and that's going to go ahead and easily kill me with a Hurricane. And actually, I didn't really have a switch here. But I'm not really worried about this thing as long as it doesn't have any Quiver Dances up. Krakatoa can come out here, erupt on bitches, and hot lava all over your butterflies. Sorry about that. That is going to be a dead-ass Vivillon, and we're looking pretty solid here. Both things that can set up on me are dead, so that's a damn win in my book right there. Now she's going to bring back out her Torkoal, and I remember in past confrontations with these little turtle fucks, I remember my Raticate's easily able to like do a fucking huge chunk of damage with Facade, so I realized that she probably can't hurt me with an Earth Power or a Lava Plume in one hit, so I'm like, you know what, Raticate? Let's do this shit. Go for that Facade. Almost even kill it on the first one, which is pretty damn impressive. The Flamethrower is going to leave me to about 50 HP. Joint's going to be perfectly fine with that because I can leave a bunch more burn damages and shit. So that's cool. I'm able to kill this Torkoal with another Facade, and Joint is doing his late game shit, you know what I mean? This is what this guy does. He comes in here late game, and he just sweeps shit up. So I have a couple more attacks left in me as she brings out a Ray. Turns out to be a Choice Scarfed Luxray, which I honestly did not know throughout the battle, so I was kind of like, okay, alright, you're killing my Joint. I should have gone for the Sucker Punch there just to get some damage, but Raticate dies, and all I have left is, I think, my Krakatoa, who is going to come in and, you know how Krakatoa does, just erupts on shit. It's actually really nice that there were no Stealth Rocks on my side, because I was able to get full power eruptions for like the whole match. So that is the end of the game there, and I appreciate you guys for watching. That was a pretty intense match. It turned out to be like 51 turns or something like that, so quite a long one, but thank you for the game, Autumn. I'll leave her link in the description, and there will also be more Pokemon Glazed episodes tomorrow. So I've been sick as hell. I got my wisdom teeth out, but I'll be able to update Pokemon Glazed a shit ton this week, so look out for that.